And a man in Portland who killed his own son will spend the rest of his life in prison as well, without the possibility of parole. The San Patricio County District Attorney says a jury convicted 43-year-old Ray Rogers today. Then he got that automatic sentence. Police found an unconscious 4-month-old in an apartment 2.5 years ago. They rushed the infant to the hospital where he later died. The father told police the boy had fallen off the bed, but they say his injuries did not match up with that story.